in terms of FinFoc, finance focused, one of the guys, shout out to Salmon, that actually started it with, and then so it's myself, Salmon, Rohan, Prem, and then new addition Daniel, as I mentioned before.
Yeah.
So Salmon went to my primary school.
Crazy.
And it was, and we were close in primary school still. Like, his parents know me.
I don't understand, like, you and Doobie of these 20-year-old links.
Yeah. But no, but it was
nuts.
Weird. Like, cause it was really weird. Like, he went to my primary school. We were close in primary school. We kept in touch in like year 7, year 8 when he went to, I think he went straight to St. Olave's. And I went to Trinity for like 2-3 years, and then I went to Langley Boys. But we kept in touch for the first 2-3 years of like secondary school and that. And then like we didn't really speak again until like maybe year 12. And then it was very like intermittent, like year 12, year 13, we spoke like here and there, yeah. And then first year uni, we spoke here and there. And then I just saw him, because I hadn't seen him for time. Like, when I say we spoke, I hadn't seen him since year 8. Like,
that's nuts.
Speaking here and there. And then I saw him in first year, that's first year summer. And then we just became like close again, or like good friends again. It was just mad. Like, that one there was just mad. And then that's when we like start discussing FinFoc. Yeah, that one there, that was just God. Like, that one there was just mad, fam. I didn't even know. That was nothing to do with me.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, how did you go from like seeing an old friend to building FinFoc?
So he already thought about, so you know what, he already had like the seed of an idea with Rohan, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started discussing it with me, and I was like, okay, cool. But I think we should like take this here and do this and this and that. And then we all came together, and then Prem as well, with one of his boys. Well, Prem's my boy as well, but it was closer to him at the time. And we all came together and properly like discussed how we're going to take it further. And then when we all probably discussed how we're going to take it further, we all like agreed on a strategy. And then we started like attacking, like we started, carrying out that strategy. So we actually went to the Bright Network Festival.
Okay.
Bright Network Festival. So it's the first year summer, and we just literally we went to people in Bright Network Festival, and we went to like a market research kind of thing. We're like, what would be useful? This is mad. This is what I'm saying. This actually, the way this world works, God is mad. God is mad, because so when we went to Bright Network Festival, we did market research. We didn't even care. Like, we were just confident. So we started talking to everyone about finance focus and saying, like, what do you think of this idea? Or what do you want from it? Or what do you like about it? And we started telling everyone to follow our Instagram, handing out like, showing our profile, handing out like, A4 notes to explain what we're trying to do, etc., etc. Didn't have business cards at the time. And that's how, initially it started, like, people started understanding what FinFoc was. And interestingly, I must have met someone there through Rohan. And he just gave us feedback on Finance Focus, what we could do better, what we're doing well. And so I was just like, cool, like, cool, like, when I say I met this person, like, I just met him, never spoke to him again. I didn't know who this person was. Like, I don't know, like, cool. What's so mad, bro, was when I got my JP Summer, this guy also had JP Summer in wealth management, right? So, and he was like, his name is Jamal, shout out Jamal, right? And then we were both like, when we were discussing, we met each other a whole year ago, and now he's become like one of my closest boys.
Madness.
And it's just mad, like, cause through my internship, bro, like, the way me and him were supporting each other through our internship, cause we're in the same office, the way we were supporting each other for the internship just before and after, like, but I was just mad, like, I didn't even, not in a rude way, but I didn't care about who he was. Like, I just met this person, he gave us feedback, and yeah, thanks. And then I forgot he existed. Then a year later, it's mad how it works. But I'm really happy with FinFoc in the sense that a lot of people have actually come to us individually and FinFoc in general, and have said like it's like been really helpful to them, and it's been mad useful, and I've actually, like, it's mad, like I've been to interviews and they've clicked, because I have it on my CV, the link, and they've clicked on the link and they've been like, yeah, like I actually read like a couple of articles and it's actually like sick. And I was like, raw, like
That's cold.
An interviewer telling me that, I was like, raw, that's quite mad. But yeah, it's just the way it's helped a lot of people has been, it's been mad. It's been tough though. It's been challenges because all of us are ambitious, all of us are striving. And so trying to balance the time to do it as well has just been tough. Like trying to balance the time to keep it consistent. That's the thing. We've been inconsistent at times. There've been hot and cold periods, but it's just trying to have that consistency right now. To just keep doing it and keep trying to just help people that don't have that background in finance and politics.
That's nuts. I think, actually, before I ask a question, because I suppose my understanding of finance focus, I should say, is just, I guess, a blog site, right? Where people just talk about specifically finance related articles. Is that a fair summary, or how would you describe it?
Yeah, I'd say, so how it started off was like a blog site, right? And that's the main feature of it. So like trying to make it like a website that, gives people basically an understanding of what's going on. So the best to describe it is, what we're trying to have is like, we're trying to have a website that can be used as an educational tool at the same time as being used as in like information center. So like, whilst we're telling you about, I don't know, OPEC and the fact that they, agreed to cut oil production, right? That's the news. But why is this now caused an increase in the price of oil? Because not everyone can make that link. So it's having that educational like tool whilst providing you that information in one. Does that make sense?
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like the main aim of it. And then what we've done is that we've wanted to expand our reach. So like, we've also tried to just actually, that's the main, centerpiece of finance focus, but we've started branching out and actually trying to just help, individuals in schools. Like I said, talking about year 12s and year 13s, help individuals in schools, to just understand more before you even go into information about finance and politics and just what's going on globally and what the impacts of this. We actually just want to actually give them an indication and give them an insight into the different career options available to them. And so we've been doing that, going into certain schools, but also partnership with other, institutions that like that's the aim. So like DB Strength from Within, partnered with Christopher Cooper recently in Role Models Yorkshire, which, that's great. If people listen to check this out, Strength from Within and Role Models Yorkshire. But yeah, because that's another aspect of what we want to do. We don't want to help people without a background in finance, but we also want to help those that don't even know, like, don't even know, like, anything basically, and just like have different levels, where we just help them understand things progressively.
That's crazy, man. I think for me, like, the main reason why I still read your stuff is because, like, Brian will always send me Financial Times articles, but a lot of them are like using this complex jargon. I'm like, I can't bother to understand what GDP means. Like, I think for me, having FinFoc be built by students is like such a crazy thing. I think I saw someone, what's her name? I think she must have written the coronavirus one, Priya, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, I read a description. It's like a flipping languages student. I was like, this is mad.
Yeah, man.
Because
Yeah,
I always thought like economics, all these finance roles, banking is so hard to get into for people outside of finance or I guess engineering as well. But to see some of your writers that just do something completely abstract but still make sense of it, that's what blew me away.
that's what we're trying to do, bro. Like so we're trying to kind of provide information and make it educational. But when we said, oh, who can write for us and whatever, yeah, it's not. We're not saying you have to have an economics background because it's going to be dead. Like, so we before the articles get posted, we check them, we read them, we give feedback, we correct certain things, just which will help with someone's understanding. But it also shows that like now, right? So Priya, she's, you know, unfortunately it is the way it is, but you know, if she does languages, and she gets an interview, an employer may think that like she might not know as much, so they may go a bit easy on her or whatever. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like things like that, yeah. But she can actually say, now look, actually, I've written this on coronavirus, or you know, different examples. I've written this on how this affects the economy, and I'm doing history, but it doesn't matter. This shows my understanding. This shows my interest, and you can see it right here. And it's providing people the opportunity to showcase like their real interest and their real understanding of things, instead of unfortunately just being considered as someone that doesn't know much.